Hi, I'm Roamy. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Lenny Lamb LennyLight carrier to carry your little one on your side or on your hip. So here I've got the LennyLight carrier, and I'm presuming you've already got it set up for your little one to be on the front. If you haven't, have a watch on my video for how to set the carrier up just so you've got it the right width and height. So I'm going to put the waistband on as normal, swivel it round to the front so I can see what I'm doing, pass the clip through the little elastic loop and clip it together in there. And how high you put the waistband will depend on how tall you are and how tall your little one is. So you want them to be sitting comfortably with their bottom slightly over the fabric. So I'm going to put this not completely round on my side, sort of halfway between my front and my side. Think about when you carry them in arms where you position them, because that's where you're going to want this. So I've got it sort of halfway between my front and my side. And I've got the straps undone so they are straight, and I want to loosen them off a fair amount because it's easier to have them too loose than too tight. So loosen those off. Right, I'm now going to pick up my child. So you're going to hold them on your front with their bottom slightly over that fabric and their legs wrapping around, and then slide this panel up over their bottom and back, making sure they've got a nice comfy seat with the fabric coming round into either knee. So you've got your two straps, the one which is towards the front of your body and then the one which is near your armpit. The one by your armpit, you're going to make sure it's the right way around, and you're going to pin it under that armpit like that. Then you're going to reach round and you're going to bring it round horizontally. So put it straight out to one side so it goes nice and taut. Then you're going to hold the clip that's above baby's knee and clip it in here, and then pull straight backwards to tighten it. You can also pull this one if you prefer, depends which way you find easier to tighten. So you can either go that way or you can go this way. And you want to make sure this is going horizontally under your armpit so it comes straight round here. You want it quite nice and high. So get them on nice and snug first, and now we're going to do the other side. Now generally little one prefers to have their arms out in this position, so I'm just going to shorten this one slightly and bring this under their armpit. They can have arms in, but it tends to be comfier like that. Now I'm just going to make this a little bit longer again, so I'm just going to lengthen that off there. Now this one is going to go over the shoulder, so a little bit like on a front carry with crossing straps. I'm going to put it over my shoulder, keeping hold of my little one, and then with the hand on the same side as the shoulder that straps over, you're going to pull this straight down, so you're holding little one snug. Now I'm going to take this hand and bring it round behind and pass the strap to the opposite side. Bring this one back around and hold your little one. Bring this around and reach the clip round here, and you're going to clip it in like that. Then you pull it straight backwards. Okay, so just like when you're doing a front carry, you want to make sure baby's held nice and snug. You want to make sure the top edge is no lower than their armpits, no higher than the earlobe. Check they're sitting comfortably with the same amount of panel either side. And then this arm at the back, if you want to bring it out, we can shorten the panel down and they can bring their arm out over the top. See, with a real child, they can move their arms, whereas my doll doesn't move its arm. So yeah, you can have it to their armpits or they can have it to the nape of their neck, but generally they tend to prefer having their arms out. Now this is going to be sitting kind of on the point of your shoulder. If you lift your arm up like this, it will go towards your neck, which will loosen it. So you do need to make sure you kind of keep it here, and it is slightly limiting in terms of what you can do. So don't go sort of doing stretches in the air because it will pop off. But it's a really nice way for little ones to be able to see around a little bit more when you're not yet ready to do a back carry, or you just don't really want them centrally on your front because you want to be doing things over on this side. So to take them out, you're just going to reverse what you've done. So hold them with one hand and undo one clip. Hold them with the other hand and undo the other clip. And then gently bring that down underneath their arms and hold them on the inside. And then you can lift them out. So that's how to use the Lenny Lamb LennyLight carrier to carry your little one on your side.